Hello YouTube, it is Brandon or Won't Attack Me here. So in my last progress video, I bought like somewhere near I think 5K of these iron knives. So yeah, this is the plan for what they're going to be used for, while hopefully getting this range level up to maybe 68-ish. Um, yeah, it's about 100 to 120 knives per trip, like per inventory of herbs. I'm also planning on getting my herb lore up while doing this by, for one, cleaning all of these herbs that I get, and then hopefully getting up to the level that you need to clean Raynars and whatnot so that I can sell them for a profit, because Renars or Raynars, however you say them, are about 8K each right now, and then there's Kedentine and Quarms and just tons of herbs that are worth a couple of K each, up to, like 10K each and whatnot. And of course, anything else that I can identify is just up to 1,000 GP each. So I mean, it's all around decent money. It's decent XP. I can even kind of AFK it, to be honest. I mean, like, what I do is I just stand in a certain spot, and for a while they just sit here and attack you. Like, I can just stand over here in the middle for like however long, like, I don't know, a minute or so, and then I just look over to the screen and there'll be herbs all around me on the floor. And so yeah, this is what I'm doing with all these. Like, here, watch, I'll just kind of go AFK. We'll just pretend I was just chilling. Like, I'm not gonna attack anything. But I mean, yeah. So this is another method of me rebuilding right now. If I wasn't doing this, I would just be taking these knives over to the experiments and training. But I've decided that since these knives cost so much, I'm just gonna start doing something like this, where I also make money from it. Um, and also, these drop mithril bolts, and actually they drop quite a good amount of them. So hopefully by the time I'm done with 5,000 iron knives, which I've done 3 trips and I've already gotten about 70 mithril bolts, that'll pay for all the bolts I need for the blue dragon. So, and also I've gotten around, I think, I don't know, 20 law ruins so far, maybe even 30. So that's another good thing that comes from this. Like, you don't have to worry about buying any more law ruins, which I actually was running low on them. I only had about 20 law ruins left, so um, yeah. Just this is kind of like a money making guide as well. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna name it a money making guide because everyone knows this, and even if you don't, it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't need a whole lot of like tips and whatnot on how to kill chaos druids and pick up the herbs. But yeah, just in case you were wondering, this is by Edgeville under the trap door, I believe south of it, as if you're walking towards Barbarian Village from Edgeville. So yeah. And also, another good thing about these is, not me right now, but there are PKers that will try and come kill you. All you really have to do is have a little G-Maul in here, hit them a couple of times with your knife, and then just kill them with the G-Maul. I mean, as long as you don't skull, there's no chance of you losing the G-Maul. I mean, worst comes to worst, you lose like some dehyde chaps or something, which honestly isn't that bad. But if you do end up dropping somebody for their maul or something, that's another good thing about this spot. I used to train here a whole lot back in the day, maybe 2010, 2009, 2011, back when back in like the EOC version, but it wasn't EOC then, obviously. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of just like an accustomed, like, I'm used to this area. Um, and like, I think I just started saying this. They do drop vials of water, so I've made tons of Guam unfinished potions with the Guam herbs, and I'm gonna just go to the witch's house or whatever and buy the Eye of Newts to make those potions, so that way that'll help me get a little bit more herb lore. I wouldn't recommend bringing a whole lot of iron knives down here at once, just because if someone does end up actually killing you, then you get dropped for a pretty good amount of knives. That's why I only have 1,500. Well, I started with 1,500. This is my, I believe, fourth and or third inventory. Judging by my knives, I think it's my third, because again, it's about 100 knives per inventory. So yeah, I mean, this is just the game plan right now. This is paying for my law ruins, because law ruins are quite costly. This is paying for my mithril bolts to go back to the dragons after this. So the plan is to sit here and do this, make back the 380K or whatever I got through the herbs from my dragons, and then I'll have enough mithril bolts, like 1 or 2K mithril bolts, to go back to the dragons and make another for 500k, and this is going to be over the next 2 days, hopefully, and then this will be all done. I mean, in about 6 hours today, well, it took me 3.5, 4 hours to kill the 120 blue dragons. This I've been doing for maybe an hour. I also made some food and got a drink recently, so I mean, you know, took a little break. You always need to take a break, even when you're grinding, just because you'll get so bored of everything you're doing. This is what I was talking about, the vials of water. Usually, I get enough vials of water to support all the guams I get and clean, but I've actually gotten a whole lot of guams this trip, which is kind of annoying because they're not worth a whole lot. But yeah, so I'm gonna pause this till I get back to the bank to show you all the herbs I have so far, and I got a lot of my high herbs from the actual. See, there's another vial of water from the dragons that I was doing. So yeah, that's another good thing about those blue dragons. I'll be right back. Alright, YouTube, we're back with one full inventory. As you can see, we got 5 unfinished Guam potions. Yeah, so I did actually get enough vials of water for all my Guams. I didn't actually get them, but most of the people just leave their vials of water on the floor, which is kind of a waste if you're a low herbler like me trying to get what I'm getting done. I don't recommend using the vial of waters on like better herbs unless you're actually trying to make the potions, because if you're trying to make money off of it, chances are you'll make more money just selling the herb as is, like a grimy Raynar identified, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's that. I'll show you how many herbs and or herbs. I forgot to mention that I say it herbs like with the H, even though it's pronounced like herb or whatever, but here are my herb and or herbs. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, only 3 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those. So the reasoning behind me counting like, oh, 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these, 2 of these, is because you'll get herbs like this, which are more common. These are one of these 3 are probably Marientals or something more common, you know. These are probably my Raynars, one of these 2, you know. Maybe the 9, maybe even the 10, you never know. That's how many unfinished potions I've gotten so far. 2 Snapgrass, Snapegrass, whichever way. As you see, I ended up with 8 Law Ruins and 46 bolts. It's like right there is like an extra 15k made just off those Mithril bolts. So yeah. This is just a decent money-making guide. That's how many iron knives we have left. Little money-making guide. This is an update. This was actually recorded right after update number 1. So, yeah, these are all. I have so many things pre-recorded. Like I have videos for pretty much all of this week. So, I'm really ahead. And again, if you enjoy my videos, it's Brandon or Won't Attack Me here. This is what I'll be doing for the rest of the day, and then maybe a little bit tomorrow, and we'll get back at the dragons, have another update video. Well, I'll make another update video tomorrow. I'm not sure when it will go up. I'll probably make every single one of these, like I'll upload one a day for the next week, like as I'm making it, and then I'll make more, like I'll add a staking video and or a PKing video, and then also one of these update videos each day, since you guys know that I'm ahead and those videos are made prior. So yeah, look forward to a staking video tomorrow, or well, today while you're watching this. Staking video number 1 will be up. Look forward to staking video 2 tomorrow if you're watching this as of right now. So yeah, it's Brandon or Won't Attack Me, and I'm out.